The swap has been stopped amid all of the public outcry by many locals, all the way up to the White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, who has land in the Ponte Vedra area. The proposed land swap involving hundreds of acres of the Guana Preserve has been stopped by a private developer. We have continuing coverage of this story, the letter from the developer, which talks about misleading claims and more, in our story at WOKV.com and in the 104.5 WOKV app. It is decision day in St. Johns County as the school district is meeting starting at 9 o'clock this morning and going through the qualities of the 4 finalists for the new superintendent of schools, ultimately expected to select one new person to lead the school district into the future and replace the retiring superintendent Tim Forson. As we continue to sweat it out with the heat that is approaching 100 degrees yet again with very little relief in sight, it's sending so many people to the backyard pool, the community pools out to the Atlantic and more. Be aware of the potential for dangerous rip currents. They could happen really anytime, but be aware of that as we see more lifeguards out at the beaches. And on the water, new boating restrictions and protections actually are in place across the state of Florida as the governor puts pen to paper on the Florida boater protection that now requires FWC officers to have probable cause before they would pull over a boater on the water and more. A closer look at that story. And as we're headed into Memorial Day weekend, there are far fewer options to park at the Jacksonville International Airport following that fire last Friday. What we know so far about the ongoing investigation and how the Jacksonville Airport Authority is handling the lack of hundreds of airport spaces in the hourly lot and the effort to try to allow all of those hundreds of vehicles that did not sustain any damage to be removed. That's part of our continuing coverage at WOKV.com and throughout Jacksonville's morning news. Have more chances for you to win $1,000 as well in the payroll payout. Listen for the key word, 5 chances to win, 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 o'clock.